What's good, y'all? It's your boy TimelessRoc with TR Mentality, man. And before we get into the live, make sure y'all own y'all own shit, man. You already know the vibes. But y'all see the title, and in this live, we're gonna be talking about why it's so easy to rob ourselves from happiness or of happiness. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like this is a great topic. This is a topic I just came up with like on the fly randomly. I just was looking at YouTube and I was just scrolling through, and also I had some thoughts earlier about this whole topic, and I was just thinking about, damn, bro, you okay? It's so easy to rob ourselves from happiness, man. Like earlier, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro. Earlier, it was something that happened where I was just thinking about, damn, money. Like, when you think about bread and shit, you just like, man, I want to get this, so I could do this, and I could do that, and I ain't gotta worry about this. And then also, I'm gonna just tell y'all the ultimate reason why I got on here, and the reason why. Make sure when y'all coming in here, y'all hit like on the live. Also, make sure y'all comment where y'all watching from. Them ads at the beginning be crazy. All right, so y'all good, y'all back, y'all can hear me, right? You ain't on no ad, right? But yeah, this topic, you know, first thing first, why it's so easy to rob ourselves of happiness. The biggest reason is comparison. It's so easy to look at everybody else. Yo, Mariah, what's good? It's so easy to look at everybody else or somebody that's doing good or some place that you want to be. And it's so easy to say, man, that person killing it. How can I get that? Or I haven't done that. Why haven't I done that? You know what I'm saying? Looking at our own shit and being like, ultimately, bro, we want the things that we don't have. Anything we don't have, we want it. And until we get there, we feel like less than. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to be like, oh man, I ain't doing it right. Maybe I'm just not made for this. Because I'm going to just tell y'all this. Before I got on this live and I came up with this topic, I was just scrolling on YouTube and I saw a video that had 57,000 views, right? This is just a random example, but it's just a real thought. It had 57,000 views, and I was like, bro, why don't I get lucky like that? Like, why when I upload, why don't I just get a video that just randomly does numbers like that, right? Because I obviously want to grow, right? So I'm like, yo, why don't I just get that type of luck? What's up? But then I was like, bro, I thought of it. I like literally immediately after was like, bro, I do get that type of luck. I got multiple videos over 1 million views. Like then I went to my page and I was just like, let me see. I seen 500K, 800K, a million, 1.2, 1.1, 1.4, 2.1. And I'm like, bro, I do be getting lucky. But then, of course, I rebuttal that and say, well, those was clips of like people who was already popping, so it worked out like that. But then I think about my music content of me just recording a song in my house, in the studio. It got 200, almost 300K views. You know what I'm saying? So I do get lucky, but I think it was just like, oftentimes I'll be able to I'll look at it and be like, well, maybe it didn't have the aftermath I expected. See, on social media, we look at what other people, maybe people have money, the shit they showing, right? So we see somebody and it looks like, oh damn, they successful. And they got some videos doing numbers, so they must be successful. They must be making a good amount of money. And I think, I would look at it, and when I get these type of accolades, and then I realize, well, damn, money didn't really follow it. I'm like, bro, so what happened? Because they made it seem so extravagant. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm seeing that it's not. That should have deflated you, bro. I was just feeling like this today. Like I was feeling lost as fucking unhappy seeing people just like me at the same age already getting to the top. So I definitely sit back and be mad at myself, thinking all the things I might be doing wrong. Yo, and see, that's the thing, yo. Like, and y'all seen it. Like I said, in January, we talked about this so many times on here. In January, I started changing the content. I started being like, what am I doing? I'm not doing it right. Maybe I need to do this. Maybe I need to do that. And I'm not going to lie, y'all. Y'all seen me switching up, the content a lot. And I'm not, I literally, when I seen that, I was like, damn, did I fumble the bag? Should I have just kept on going with the music content and the initial thing? Like, I was like, right when I switched the content, which I'm going to just say this right now. I knew that when I switched it, I had to, because like literally long term, in order for this to be fulfilling, I would have had to have been making my own content, my face in there. What I wanted to get from this, I wanted to build an audience who really knew me, who really rocked with me, my story. I didn't just want to hide behind a clip. So it wasn't the wrong move. But I'm going to tell you, when I was looking at that, I was like, damn, well, this is the wrong move. This is a thought I had. I'm like, was it the wrong move? Because it just after like a year and a half or a year of working hard on YouTube, I just started getting videos to break 1,000 views every single video, and I was posting every day. And I was like, damn, it was only gonna go up from there, you know. So it's easy to look and be like, okay, so if I was getting 1,000 a day at that time, that was probably 6 months ago. If I was getting 1,000 a day at that time, I probably would have been getting 5K. And of course, that's probably, you know what I'm saying? But this is just the thought process behind all this. Okay, I'd probably been getting 5K a day or 10K. More videos would have went up, and maybe I'd have had more long forms over 1 million, you know. But it's all what ifs, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like these is thoughts that happen when, you know, I come across things and I start feeling like this. And I almost didn't speak on this topic today. This was one of those topics that's like a vent, something I just wanted to vent, because I almost didn't do it, but then I immediately reminded myself, nah, I want to talk about things when I'm actually feeling it. And you can see by my energy that this is something I literally just felt 5 seconds ago. It's crazy, man. Like, you know, even before I got on this live, I seen somebody say they was showing like this crib. It was a nice ass house, and they was showing a house, and they was like, bro, I would be in here every single day. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, man, because this is like right before I came on this live. I'm like, yo, hey, what's good to everybody coming in the live, man? Make sure y'all hit like on the live also, you know, and make sure y'all comment where y'all watching from, what state y'all in, you feel me? Start the conversation. You chose the right topic at the right time. I swear to God, and see, it's a reason why this happened. Like, what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, they was showing like a house, and they was like, man, I would be in here all the time. And I talk about this a lot. Like, you know how, like, say if in a house, when you go, like, say you go house hunting or you go apartment hunting, whatever, you say, bro, I want this. These are my non-negotiables. I want this. Like, I want a balcony. That's, you know, I might want a balcony that if I go, it's in my master bedroom. So if I go out of my master bedroom, it's a balcony, and I could go out there and I could just oversee, right? And we'd be like, man, I need that. I want that bad. And then you realize you get the balcony and then you barely use it. You barely ever go out there. You probably don't even put furniture out there. Pools, right? Say you want a pool in your backyard. You get a pool in your backyard, you never use it. So many things, man. We make them non-negotiable, but then because we didn't have it, we wanted it so bad, and we seen so many people that did have it, and we was like, I need that. But then now we realize when you get it, you barely use it. Like, you use that like very little. You know what I'm saying? In life, bro, we literally just be wanting what we don't have, y'all. And then when we have it, we realize it wasn't even nothing. It didn't mean much at all. This shit is crazy, yo. That's one of the biggest reasons why we rob ourselves some joy. Like, any happiness we get. I was like, bro, right before this live, I was like, man, I need to step back and understand what this whole happiness thing even means anymore. You know what I'm saying? You speaking facts. Yeah, Kay. Like, me and you had this conversation all the time. Like, right before this live, I was just like, yo, I need to figure out what this whole happiness thing even means at this point. Because I was sitting there and I was thinking like, you know, like with money, right? We'd be like, oh man, I want money so bad, and I want to not have to worry about shit. But then you realize, bro, like, it's only because we don't have it. And then once you get it, you're gonna realize that it's because it's the same principle with everything. I'm not rich yet. I've never been rich yet to this point in my life. But it's like, it's something obviously I strive for, and that's why I work so hard. But it's like, damn, bro, nothing changes. I'm not gonna lie. I remember I was at somebody's crib in LA, and it was a nice ass house. And I remember I was out there. I was like, I just walked on the balcony by myself. I just stood out there. I was looking around, and I was like, damn, this shit look beautiful. And it's a random thought, but I literally was just standing on the balcony, and I was just like, yo, you see these eyes that I'm looking out and I'm seeing all this with? You see this mind? Yo, Paul, you see this brain that I'm sitting here and I'm looking around and I'm like having these thoughts? When I get rich and I buy these things and I'm living in this place, these are the same eyes, this is the same mind, this is the same body, this is the same hands, this is the same everything. Nothing changes. My family is the same family. You know, nothing changes. But the fact that I have this, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that I have money and I can go and buy whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that wear off too. And it's crazy because, you know, they say, oh, you got to be happy with yourself. I'm happy with myself. You know what I'm saying? This ain't to say, oh, I'm not happy with myself or I'm upset with who I am as a person. But this is just like, yo, for real, like, what is this shit about? And why do we put so much pressure on ourselves when it comes to this whole, like, career, finance thing? And it's weird, yo. Yeah, when I made my content room, I barely use it like I've been wanting it so bad, but I don't even go up there at all. That's crazy. See, and before you had it, you was like, I want this but so bad. Like, if I get this, I'm gonna be so happy and I'm gonna be able to do so much more. Like, even like I made that example with my studio. Like, of course, I use my studio, but I remember when I had like my setup was so weak. Like, I just had like, I remember I had my laptop and I just had and I had a blue Snowball, right? $30 microphone. That's all I had. And I used to have to put the microphone on top of, like, I had like a side table, 2 shoe boxes, and something else on top. And a book, I think, on top. A book. And then just to make it tall enough to where I could stand and record. And I had that, and I remember saying, man, I can't wait to get a good studio. I can't wait to get a more expensive mic where it sounds better, a better interface, a better speakers, a better computer. You can look at my studio now, and all y'all seen it. Y'all watch my videos, and I showed y'all so many times. It's drop dead gorgeous. I got everything I ever could have wanted when it comes to my studio. And during the process, I wasn't looking at it like, oh man, thank you. Every time I bought something new, I was excited. But when it was all put together, it was like, okay. And then I realized, damn, bro, this is success in a sense. But it's like we don't look at it when it's along the journey, especially because we have more goals. Many ways to rob ourselves from happiness. Yeah, bro, like, I'm going to tell you, Paul, like, literally, I was talking about this before you came in. Comparison. Wanting things we don't have. Everything we don't have, we want. So even when we get the things that we before didn't have and we want it, we get those things and then we want something else. Like, I said this. If you want to know the journey to success, like, if you haven't been on any journey yet, you want to know what that journey feel like, go order a package. Go order something on Amazon. See how you feel. You're going to keep checking the tracking info, the tracking updates. You're going to keep, you're going to just be so excited. I can't wait. You might watch unboxing videos on YouTube. We all do it. You want to watch reviews. You're going to be so excited. You can't wait till it get here. It's consumerism, but it's the same thing. Like, and as soon as it gets here, you're excited. Like, yes, I'm about to open this box. You open the box up. You get your thing. You so excited. You can't wait to try it out and use it. You use it. But then you can't wait to do the next thing. You can't wait to order the next thing. You start remembering that feeling that it felt like to open that box, to order that package that you wanted for so long. To, you know, all these things, you want that. That's the feeling. It's just that feeling. That's it. It's the feeling of having what you don't, or getting what you don't have. And then once you get it, you want something else that you don't have. There's so many, like, instances where you see this happen. Like, people that they see a car, they might buy their dream car, but then they see somebody else with a boat, they want the boat. They see somebody else with a mansion, they want the mansion. Yeah, you just want more and more, bro. Like, literally, it never stops. And we rob ourselves from happiness the entire time, bro. We also be wanting instant gratification, so that cuts into our lines of happiness. Yeah, like, literally, like, if I say I want stuff, you know how bad I get, you know how mad I get when I realize that it's not in a store that I can just go set it up for pickup right now so I can go get it. Like, if I got to order, that's not even fast enough. A 2-day shipping ain't fast enough. I want it right now. Can I order it for pickup right now? I want it now. You know what I'm saying? Everything is like that, bro. And I'll be so mad when I got to order it and wait. We'll never be satisfied. You just have to try to be happy with what we have because we asked for it. Yeah, like, literally, like, damn, bro. Like I said, I think, Paul, I just gave that example of, like, the views. Like, I was seeing people, we always set up new goals and strive for another future scenario. That's a fact. Like, yo, Paul, I was just looking on YouTube, and I seen a video that had 57,000 views. And I was like, bro, why don't I be ever getting lucky like that? You know, and I was like, I do, though. I was like, I be getting videos. I got hella videos with over 1 million views. I got hella videos, you know what I'm saying? And I looked at my shit and I started going through it, and I was like 1.1 million, 1 million, 1.2 million, 2 million, 1.5 million, 1.4 million. I was like, damn, I got so many videos over 1 million, so many videos that got views, you know? And I was like, God damn. And it made me think, like, even with the rich shit, it's like, bro, like, what do we want, man? What do we want? And I was like, well, how do we become, like, I was like, you know, I think the views thing, like I said, it's easy to look at it like, oh, well, it didn't work. I didn't get anything because, like, it's easy to say, oh, well, you feel like you don't get. I felt like I didn't get the views because maybe money didn't follow it. Like, just like I said with the music, I remember when my music, like when Don't Go came out, it was a lot of people reposting my music, a lot of people talking about my shit all the time. A lot of things was going on. People was DMing me talking about, man, I'm trying to get to where you at in music. And in my head, I was like, bro, I'm broke as shit, bro. What the fuck is you talking about, my nigga? Why you want, like, I'm not, what the fuck? I was like, I'm not nowhere. I wasn't looking at it like, oh, I'm doing good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, of course it felt good. It was like I had a high from it because of the views and the people sharing my shit. But it was like, nigga, I ain't got no money. So it was like, what the fuck? This shit don't, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I meant by the aftermath. Like, and social media just show things differently. So like, you see somebody who get a couple videos over 1 million, then you see them with a watch or a new car. Now they might be struggling. I talked about this before. They might be missing payments. They might be stressed on how they gonna pay to make payments. But we see that and we be like, damn, bro, they got these views and they got a car. Like, damn, I got those views and I can't get a car. So then we feel like, nah, what the fuck is going on? Why you feel like those views didn't mean anything? None of this shit, you know what I'm saying? There are particular things that just seems impossible to me. So what's the things that seem impossible to you, Paul? Everything is not always what it seems. That's a fact, man. It's so fucked up. I'm so happy I did this live right here though with this topic because yo, like I said, I almost didn't do it because I had a different topic in mind for this live right here. But then when I came up with this, like literally right before I came on this live, I was like, all right, let me do this one. And I almost didn't still, but I was like, nah, I'm really feeling that way. Let me do it. Because I literally, right before this live, I saw that shit and I wrote down the topic. And Paul, I just said, I don't know if you caught it, but I was like, yo, somebody was like, man, they're showing a house. And they was like, man, I would be in here all the time. And I was like, you know, that literally hit me because I'm like, man, we always want what we don't have, bro. Like, literally. We get that shit and we never use it. So many things, man. So many things, bro. What do you think is unattainable for you, Paul? Like you say, you think you see things and you want them, but they seem impossible. What is that for you? But man, you know, this shit is crazy. It was a couple more pieces of this topic that I wanted to talk about. It was like, it was an example about money that I had earlier that I thought about that I was just like, bro, nothing changes, and it's just like, what is it? I feel like, cause you know, on the journey, and Mariah probably know what I'm talking about. Kay know what I'm talking about. Rather not say, all right, bro, I respect it. But yeah, like you know, it's like you know, damn, I just slipped my mind. But yeah, like you know, with money and shit, like it's like I feel like as an entrepreneur, we put our lives on hold a lot of the time. Like we start feeling like, nah, I'm gonna hold off because at this point, then I'll be happy. Like you hear the example. I just heard somebody talk about this. They was talking about, you know, people will have kids, and they'll be like, okay, um, they'll be like, oh, well, the kid's young. I'm gonna work so hard. I'm gonna barely be present right now while they kids, and then they be working, and then they be like kind of like delaying their happiness, right? They put their happiness within this picture, right? And then until then they don't feel happy. And then they was like, damn, not knowing that it's like a certain age where the kid don't want nothing more than to just be around their parents, right? And then once they get to a certain age where now you might have became successful now at this point and you like, yeah, let's go do this. But now it's like, no, they want to be with their friends now. They don't really want to be around you that much. So then it's like those types of people that's dealt with that, I like they, you know, they be the ones that talk about being very unhappy a lot. Like it's like, damn, cause they was like they was doing all this for their family, and then they realized their family was still getting older. So then over time, when they had this dream of what they would do for their family, you know, when they get to that certain point, delaying their happiness, they realize now their family just want to be with, like they said, it's that certain age where the kids look at their parents as like the coolest person in the world. And then later on, they become like their friends is the coolest people in the world. They want to be around them. So it's like, for real, you should have been spending more time with them at that time. I feel like when it comes to balance, I be pretty good with balance in a sense, but it's hard, man. Even that, you know, it's still some imbalance, whatever. In that, money can only boost happiness to a certain point. Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing is, like I said, man, I'm a happy person. It's not about me not being happy. I think the biggest thing with money is that, yeah, it's just like, you know, it's that feeling of not having to worry about it. I always say I want to make money so I don't have to think about it. You know what I'm saying? In a sense of like, you think about money when you feel like, oh, I can't afford that, or man, this bill coming up and I ain't got the money to pay for it. You know, that's the thing. That's the times where we think about money a lot. Or like you want to do something special for somebody you love, but then it's like you don't have it. You know, that's when we think about money. When you have money, of course you have to still think about it, of course. But I feel like it's, you know, the way I feel personally, it's like I'd be like, man, I don't want to have to worry about shit like that. Like I want like when it comes to like shit that we have to handle, I just want that to be handled. You know, and I want to do what I love every day to make that money. Not so you know, because if you work a job and you making money, you still thinking about it too much. If you just loving what you do, you know, it'll put you in a different position where you just feel, you know, you feel good. You want to get up, do what you love every single day, and you making so much money that you don't have to. You're not thinking so much about all these things that we typically stress about when we don't have the money. But nah, that was a crazy example when I said I was out there in LA in this nice ass apartment and I was out on the balcony by myself just standing there and I was just like, damn, bro, none of this shit changes once you have this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Literally, you just standing here like the same person. I think oftentimes it's easy to say, oh, when I get money, I'll be this type of person. But it's like, no, you really gonna be the same person, the same exact person. And you hear them say, oh, whoever you was before money just, you know, you basically amplifies that, right? And that's true. You know, if you're a terrible person, you're going to be terrible. When you got money, and if you a great person, you're going to be a great person when you have money. But it's just like, yeah, nothing changes, bro. Literally, you the same human. Same human, you just got more money. But yeah, we can rob ourselves from happiness by wanting, you know, by comparing ourselves. Like, that's the biggest reason I started changing the content. I was like, nah, this ain't working in the way I thought it was. This ain't making the money I thought it would make. And because I'm comparing myself to other people who I thought was making a certain amount of money, and now I'm looking at myself and I'm like, damn, I'm not doing that. Whole time I might have been doing just the same way or even better, but I just didn't know because I was comparing and painting a picture for other people that I didn't even know what their picture was. I'm just creating a whole new picture. This shit is crazy, bro. That shit could be devastating. That's why you always hear people say like, a lot of the time people will work so hard for money because they feel like it's gonna make them happy, and then when they get there, they realize it don't make them happy, but then it make them even less happy because then it devastated them to realize that, damn, all that shit they went through to think that it was gonna make them a better person. Like, people be super insecure. You know, you think, oh, once I get money, I'll be secure, I'll be happy with myself. But then you realize that you're not, and you like, damn. So now what? That was my bailout. Money was my bailout. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that I realize that I got the money and I'm still not secure, what the fuck? That shit devastating. It's so hard not to compare. Exactly, especially when you feel like you've been doing something for so long. It is. It's tough. That's why I say, like, we can't beat ourselves up about these things because it's so natural. Like, it's so easy to do it. Like, it's so easy. Everything we do, we have people that we look up to, and then we see, especially when they did it. And it's so glorified nowadays to say, oh, I did this in 2 months. Nigga, ain't nobody fucking with me. I did this in 6 months. I did this in less than a year. Oh, I'm 19 years old and I'm here shitting on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, it's so glorified to do it so that when we ain't able to say those same things, we feel bad about ourselves. Like, you know how many times I remember when I started making music and that was all I was focused on before I got back into making YouTube content. It was like, I remember I didn't even want to say how long I was actually doing music. Like, I remember I would say, so when I started making music, you know, it was like, oh, I was happy because I was good. And people would say, well, damn, how long you been doing it? And I'll be like, 2 months. Like, I was happy to say, oh, I only been doing it this little amount of time. But then as I started getting, and then also I was like, I wanted to be able to get successful in music in like 6 months, a year, right? But as that year mark came and I wasn't where I wanted to be, I started thinking, damn, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, I started wanting to lie about how long I've been making music. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I started wanting to be like, nah. But then as time went on, though, I started realizing I like that I've been making music longer. You know what I'm saying? As time goes on, I'd be more excited to say, okay, I've been doing this for 5 years now. Oh, I've been making content for 10 years now total, like across everything I've been doing since the first time I ever uploaded a video where I was going to be consistent. That shit feels good when you start to see yourself been doing it longer. You know, you start to feel good about it. Like I just edited a video today and I was talking about how when, damn, what the fuck was I just had a crazy ass example of something, bro. Everybody coming into the live, make sure y'all go ahead and hit like, and also comment where y'all watching from, what state y'all watching from, all that. Join the conversation, man. We talking about, you know, why it's so easy to rob ourselves of happiness. Facts, because you've been working on your craft and getting better. And getting better over time. That's a fact. Yeah, so like, yeah, you get better over time, so you feel good about it. Like I said, with YouTube, man, for the longest, I've been wanting to say, oh, no, I only been doing it for this long, because I would look at the people who was, like, blowing up super fast, and I would be like, damn, I want to be able to say that same thing. For whatever reason, it don't matter, but for whatever reason, I thought that was success, and I thought that it would look worse if I didn't get it by a certain age. Like, I'm 25 now. I remember a time being like, I dreaded every birthday. Like, I was like, oh, man, I'm getting older. I'm getting older. It's not as glamorous to come up at this time. And it's like, what the fuck? Why? Why would you feel like that? And then I started getting older. Now I started realizing that it don't matter when I become successful or what age it is. And I also heard somebody say, hold on, let me finish this, or what age it is. But as I get older, I'm just gaining more wisdom, meaning I'm only getting better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? But I also saw a quote of somebody saying, like, when you become successful, you realize that it doesn't matter. You're not even going to care how long it took. Like, we say, oh, man, it's taking so long, bro. Like, I've been doing this for 10 years. But then once you become successful, you don't give a fuck that it took 10 years. You're just happy that you're successful now. You're happy you reached the goals. You accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. And so, yeah, man, it's just tough. But we beat ourselves up all the time. That makes it so much harder for us along this entire journey. For whatever reason, we feel like we need to get this shit cracking like that. I mean, I think we all know why. Social media, a lot of the time that we see other things, we compare ourselves because it's so easy to see. And people could be lying. Yo, Brooklyn, what's good, my guy? You just joined in a fire-ass topic, bro. We've been in this joint chatting. Feel me? For real, because we all still at our prime. We can accomplish our goals. And you got to think, like, it's like if you got to think, why'd you start doing this? You started this because you had a certain goal in mind you wanted to achieve, right? So then you put that work in, and over time you will achieve it. But it's like, why do we care so much about age? It's because we see other people doing it. And then, like, I remember I even seen people say this. Like, I even heard somebody say, like, it was two people with bread. They was rich. They had money, and they was arguing, and they was trying to flex on each other. The dumbest thing I ever seen in my life. Like, people that got money and they flexing on each other. It's like, what the hell, bro? Both you, anything y'all both can say, the other person can say. You know what I'm saying? And then they started talking about, well, what year? How old was you when you got this car? And they would say their age, and then this person was like, oh, well, I did it at this time. So it was like, they now realize that they both got money, so anything they talking about doesn't matter to the other one. So then let's compare who did it first. This shit is stupid. Yo, July, over 70% of people living paycheck to paycheck. I know social media cap. Yo, July, that's crazy, bro. Cause, yo, that's literally like, I saw this thing. That reminded me so much of like, when like women, you know, women would be like, they want a man that's making $300K or more. so many women that feel that way. And I'll be like, bro, it's so many women out here and y'all all want some rich niggas. The percentage of rich niggas that's in the world, like they call rich niggas 1%ers, bro. So think about how many rich niggas is really in the world. How many people are really getting money? Like he said, 70% of the population is making living paycheck to paycheck. So it's like, where are these imaginary people coming from? Like, where do y'all think? Who do y'all like the average man? Like, and then somebody had like hit them with it too. They was like the average man and at 30 is like making like 45,000 or some shit like that. And it was like, you can't fight the numbers. You can't argue this shit. So it's like, what, y'all all gonna be with the same guy? The same couple guys? So like you said, like, you know, it's cap. Social media is cap. Not everybody got money. Not everybody's gonna be rich. Not everybody wanna be rich. Flexing is the dumbest shit ever. What happened to intelligence? Yeah, just having a good conversation. That's cool, man. Nah, real shit. I've never been into the flexing shit, man. Especially, like I said, that had to be the dumbest shit I ever seen. Like, two people with money trying to flex on each other. So it's like, okay, say me and you, Brooklyn, we having a conversation. And, oh yeah, I just saw you. I was tapped into your Instagram and shit. People call you Sage. But yeah, say me and you having a conversation. Both of us got hella money. We rich, right? We millionaires. And then I'm over here talking about, nigga, I just copped a Wraith. If you don't have a Wraith already, you could go get a Wraith tomorrow. Who cares? Like, y'all seen Chad Ochocinco say, bro, he wore fake jewelry his whole career. Because what you going to say to him? You going to say, oh, your shit fake? He could just go buy the real shit right now, but he's not. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Makes no sense. Yeah, everybody, man, make sure y'all go ahead and scroll down, hit like on the live. Everybody that's in here, make sure y'all hit like, you know, it's real quick. Help YouTube know that, yo, this is a good live so they can push it. I'm trying to get the first live over 10 likes. You know, we ain't did it yet since I've been back. We went live like 7 times since I've been back going live consistently. Y'all hit like on the live. Let's see if we can get our first live to 10 likes. You know what I'm saying? I know we can do it. I know we can. Just scroll down real quick. Hit that like button. But yeah, it's like Possession Make It Rich, Bob Marley. Yeah, like real shit. Like, I think, yeah, people will put too much worth into these objects that don't mean shit. Like, literally, once you get it, you get bored of it. I've been talking about that shit this whole live. Hey, I appreciate y'all, everybody that hit that like button, man. I appreciate y'all. We getting close to that 10 likes. I be seeing them interviews, bro. Them girls be delusional. Real shit, bro. Like, they hella delusional. Like, it's like, that's why I said, like, what's it called? They so delusional that they lie to themselves. Like, they asked the girl that they said, well, because before they told her that guys in their 30s average 45,000 a year, they asked her, well, how much? What do you think 30-year-old men are their salaries are average? They said like 250K, 300K. And I was like, what the fuck? You think the average 30-year-old man is making 300K? I don't know what the fuck world they living in. They be paying too much attention to social media. Hey, 7 likes. Let's get it. So we 3 likes away from that 10. You feel me? I appreciate everybody hitting that like. But yeah, hella delusional. But yeah, possessions don't make you rich. I said that in the song too. I said, I can never fuck with niggas who gonna count on materials just to raise their worth. Yeah, that said something like that. Like, real shit. Like, it's like, yo, y'all see, man, I don't be giving a fuck, bro. I be on here, I be rocking my own shit, own your own shit at all times. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody like nice things, you know, but you can't wrap your worth in that. Like, if you feel like I saw somebody say that, like, putting your worth in the objects, like, people will flex, like, anything. They literally, you send some beats, I bet I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna tap in, Sage. I appreciate you sending them Jones. Know you. I said it in Know You. Nah, bro. I said that in Living Proof, and it's crazy because I was literally just listening to that song right before I got on live. Living Proof from the INTL project EP. Yeah, I said that Joan, I think on the second verse, like to start the second verse. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, what's it called? Like, yeah, like people will really feel less than if they don't have the newest iPhone or they don't have the newest everything. Like, they would be embarrassed to even hold it out in public or some shit. Or like they'd be excited to show it because they feel good. It's crazy. Feel me? Nah, man. Everybody hit that like button. I see we at 7 likes. We almost there. Live outdoors. What's good with it, brother? Hey, man, I appreciate you. My guy came back to the live. I remember you. My man's pulled up. My man's pulled up to the live when I was talking about the submarine, man. I appreciate you coming back to the live, man. We're gonna be having content coming real soon too. More content, cause I just let's get it. We at 8 likes. You feel me? Look, y'all see how YouTube start to roll it out once you start to get them likes. That's why I said, man, I appreciate y'all hitting that like button. It's the most likes we had since we've been back. So it's all, you know, we going in the right direction. 9 likes. Oh shit. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. We about to be at that 10 likes. But yeah, you know, I'm about to be back with the content. I just filmed a couple videos this weekend. I got like hella videos that I've been editing, just trying to get that whole thing stacked up so that way when I do come back and I drop these long form videos, they all ready to go and I ain't got to be stressed out. I can stay on top of schedule. I can schedule out a complete like month in advance. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shorts coming. We're going to continue coming out with these lives. We're going to continue all this. But yeah, man, like, yo, live outdoors, man. We've been talking about this topic, the live topic, where it's talking about like, you know, why I figured why it's so easy for us to rob ourselves of happiness. I want you to give your thoughts on that. Everybody too. Everybody that didn't give your thoughts on the topic, y'all go ahead and chime in. Comment down below. Where do y'all believe, or why do y'all believe it's so easy for us to rob ourselves from happiness? And the one of the biggest reasons I said was comparison, and I really expounded on that. But I want y'all to go ahead and expound on that yourselves. I think our generation really didn't get taught how hard it is to really be successful in this world. A lot of hard work and time got to be put in. That's a fact. And that's because social media, like, we seen so much of people being able to just drop something on social media and then blow up like that. And we look at that as success. Like, we don't realize that one viral video doesn't mean anything. Like, it doesn't change anything. Like, and it took me a long time to understand that. Like, literally, it doesn't. Like, you get a video with 10 million views, but it's like, if that's your only one, like, social media, all this, your whole entire career, any field you in, is going to be like this. Like, not necessarily like this, like you go up and then completely down, but it's like even if you go up and then you stay on that same thing and then you go up and you stay on the same thing and then you go up, like, it's literally constantly you building platforms for yourself to stand on every time. You know what I'm saying? And you continue to go up, but you have to have these, it's going to be spikes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you constantly, like they talk about, you continuously go viral. Like, you don't just go viral once and then your life changes. You know what I'm saying? You have to continue to put in more work. And like, once you get that one idea that works, you have to keep going. Like, it literally can't just be, oh, that one idea worked, now I'm gonna just do whatever I want and it's just gonna work. No, you gotta keep going. Like, it's crazy. And it took me a while to understand that. Like, you can get 3 million views on a video and it's like, it don't matter. It's literally about constantly still, it's about a bunch of moments like tied in. Like, if you look at Drake ain't dropped. We not really worried about it. But at this point, Drake done built so much moments that now he got a strong platform to stand on. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, he's always going to be dear to art. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, when we talk about music, going to think about Drake. You know what I'm saying? And respect and love him for that, right? But he already done brought all these moments. He built all these moments that led him to where he at now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see why people will have one moment and then next thing you know, you don't hear anything about them ever again, right? But you continue to build these moments and then, yeah, and then people start to love you for that. There's so much hype people forget what's real and what's fake. We also live in a world where people look at you weird for being happy because everyone around you is tired and sad. You got to be sad too. And yo, Sage, that's just like what I was talking about when I said, you know, why is the world obsessed with being traumatized? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, everybody hit like. I see we at 8. It's showing me 8. I think y'all see 9, but everybody hit that like button. We got 9 people in here. Hit that like button. Let's get to 10 likes. We almost at 10 likes. Make y'all scroll down. Hit that like button. Get our first live since we've been back to 10 likes. You know what I'm saying? YouTube know exactly what we talking about. The warehouse environments. My boy July, July always talking about the warehouse environments. I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, the world is obsessed with being traumatized. So like, yeah, you have like, even with music, like talking about drugs and all these things, it's people that's not on drugs. Like I had a moment. I've never done drugs in my life. And it's like, I had a moment where I was like, that seemed like the cool thing to do. So then I would talk about some drugs in my music. And it's like, I'm not on no drugs, none of that. But I thought, oh, well, that's what creates good music. Nah, man, fuck all that. You don't have to do that. But the world is obsessed with being traumatized, so I thought that that's what I had to do. Yo, the King Ladrie, what's good, bro? Sometimes we try to satisfy everybody before satisfying your needs. That's a fact. That's a fact. You can't do that. We do so many things for other people and don't understand that what is we doing it for? That's a fact. You gotta be consistently great. People underestimate that part as well. Yeah, like, you know, and TikTok proved that to a lot of people. Because TikTok was one of those things that it just, you could blow out the waters immediately. But who are you after that? I really haven't ever thought about this before, but I would think if you put too much thought into what someone else thinks about you, you're never gonna do what's really want to do and be happy. That's a fact. You explained that perfectly, Live Outdoors. Like literally, like you literally can't. Like I had that live where I talked about that, like, you know, a lot of people don't understand what it means to be happy. Like, just like with success, the word success, I had to go through all these words and just like Google them and just look at the exact definition. You know what I'm saying? The success is literally the achievement of an aim or purpose, right? And so it's like, whatever that is for you, it could be tying your shoes. Like, we define our own example or definition of success. Nobody else does. But oftentimes we only look at success as, oh, this man is rich. This man has, if he on social media, a large social media following. This man has, you know, this car, this house, all these things. But we try to follow other people's map of what success is or happiness is. And it's like, it's not a one size fits all. We not all going to be happy with the same things. Some people happy being alone and making a lot of money and doing these things and not, you know, some people happy making $20,000 a year. Like, look, it's minor league baseball players that's making $10,000 a year, some shit like that. And they still got to work regular jobs, but they still get to play baseball, you know, on the side. Like, and they completely happy. But for some people, they look at that and be like, you crazy. It's some people who happy making $100,000 a year and never go higher than that, you know? And it's like, we create our own meaning of happiness and success. Honestly, forget finding role models, look up to your higher self. Yeah, that's a fact. Like, yeah, like, whatever your vision is, who do you want to be? You be that now, right? So you look up to who you are now. You know what I'm saying? And then, or, you know, you got to become that. Anything you want, you like, I just saw a video and somebody was talking about a lot of the time we don't get the success that we want because we didn't align ourselves vibrationally. Like, in a sense, like, we wanted this certain thing, but it comes with other things that we didn't align ourselves with. Like, it's like, how can you want to do something or want to be this person that's extroverted, but you so introverted? You know, you have to align yourself vibrationally. You have to get out of your shell. You have to become more extroverted. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still working on things like that too. But it all makes sense. Like, you're going to block yourself from certain blessings if you're not aligning yourself. If y'all need a good, consistent artist to listen to, Tatiana Muniz, TimelessRoc, and Brooklyn Sage. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna drop some new music soon too. I had dropped my my project, Came So Far, and then I'm about to be dropping some new shit. I'm gonna drop a couple more singles. I got hella Afrobeat shit coming. I thought about putting that into a project, but I think I'm gonna drop them as singles. But I got some fire content coming too. I just been figuring out how can I get more creative with it. How can I get more, how can I make this more entertaining for y'all. Shout out to everybody in the live. Y'all got dope minds. That's a fact. And see, that's why I love the lives, because I just come on here with any topic, some topic that I just randomly thought about, and then y'all pull up. I appreciate y'all that pull up, especially the ones, y'all be pulling up all the time, every time I go live. So, I appreciate y'all. And then y'all just add to the topic. We be in here having great conversations. Like Live Outdoor said, bro, like you said, you ain't never even thought about this before, but, you still chimed in and you dropped some crazy insight. Yo, let me get on an Afrobeat with you. Shit, I gotta figure out some shit, because everything that I got that's Afrobeat right now, I finished. So I'll see, man. If I make some shit that, I got an open verse on, yeah, I'll send that joint your way, bro. Definitely. Now, I fuck with the Afro beats, man. That's something I've been banging with. Like, damn near every Afro beat song I be seeing, I listen to. Every beat I listen to, I be coming up with a song. So I've been in my bag to the Afro beat. I'm about to play some Afro beats after this live, for real, for real. I gotta eat something first, though. I'm hungry as a motherfucker. Everybody coming in the live, make sure y'all hit like, man. We almost at 10 likes. Just scroll down real quick, hit that quick like. We dropping some great content in here. Let YouTube know, like, yo, we having great conversations in here. We dropping some knowledge, something everybody can gain something from. Also, everybody idea, everybody insight is welcome. Make sure y'all go ahead and comment down below. Add to this topic. Whatever, whatever type vibes you on, whatever you think about this title. Why is it so easy for us to rob ourselves of happiness, Go ahead and tap it in the comments. Hey, we had 9 likes. I appreciate whoever just hit that like. I appreciate everybody that hit likes. You feel me? I appreciate all y'all that's pulling up to the live and y'all being here this entire time. Like, y'all just be vibing with me. Becoming a new wave for real. That's a fact. 10 now. Yo, it's crazy. So we had 10 likes. Let's get it. I don't know. On my screen, it still say 9. This is crazy. But I appreciate everybody, man. 10 likes, you feel me? Somebody else just hit like, man. If y'all ain't hit like yet, everybody scroll down. Just check. See if you hit like, because there it is. Let's go. Motherfucker just hit 10 likes on this shit. So I'm assuming it's at 11, but we at 10. Let's go, man. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate y'all hitting like. This is crazy. We scaling this like shit fast, you feel me? Hey, 11 likes now. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. This is crazy. We gonna hit 100,000 subscribers soon. I know this random, but this is something I just thought about. I got so much ideas coming and, just putting that work in. I appreciate everybody that's supporting the vibe. And, it's crazy. See, every time you feel like a live ain't, sometimes I be realizing that when I be about to not go live and then I end up going live anyway, it be like the best live I ever had. I appreciate y'all heavy, man. I appreciate y'all. We're going to keep running it up, man. You already know the vibes. Best way to stay happy is to do what you love, eat right, work out, dinner with nature. Connecting with nature is super important. That's a fact, though. Definitely going outside and all that. I've been thinking about that lately, too, because a lot of the time, especially in our career, as a content creator, music artist, being inside the crib is so easy. Like, it's so easy to just stay in the house all the time. Like, definitely being in the gym. I made a video. Everybody go check out my video where I talked about why working out would change your life or something like that. It was something like that along the lines. It's one of my more recent videos. That video, I was just talking about how, like, working out in the gym changed my entire, like, sometimes you gotta hit a tree, yo. My guy crazy as shit. That's funny as hell. But nah, like, sometimes, like, literally, like, the gym changed my life in terms of, like, it changed my perspective. Like, in the video, I was literally talking about, like, when it comes to being patient, right? Like, I've always been a guy that's super impatient with things. Like, when I want something, I want it now. Like, and I want to get it done as fast as possible. But the gym changed my perspective when it comes to my career and looking at this whole thing as, like, yo, because it was easy to look at this, like, the social media thing. I talked to y'all about I can drop a video and it could change my life overnight, right? But the gym, you realize that you can't, if you want, say you want abs or you want a nice chest, you can't just go to the gym for the first day after not being in the gym ever and you go there and then you're going to just have that chest and the abs. You're not going to have it. It's just not going to work like that. Like, yeah, you can have good genes where you might get certain body goes faster. But even then, it's still like it's gonna take work. It's gonna take consistency. Like you can't just say, oh, I'm gonna just go in there and lift 400 pounds and I'm gonna eat hella calories and I'm gonna just get big. No, oh, it's gonna take time. Like you gotta be consistent with it. And no matter how bad you want it and how fast you want it, it just won't happen fast. Like you gotta go consistently. Like I said, this gym journey, I've been like, I'm not taking progress pictures. I'm not counting how long I've been there. I'm just going. Literally, I just turn it into my everyday routine. So it's like when I get up, I know I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna get ready. I'm going to the gym. I ain't finna lie, I'm from the trenches, not the birds. That's a fact. My guy Say's been tapped into the music, man. That's a fact. That's one of my favorite songs too, From the Dirt. It's crazy because I've been saying that about damn near every song. I guess it's just seasonal. Whatever song is just my vibe at that moment. That's one of my joints. Alejandro, what's good, my guy? Even if you're underwater, you have to be patient. That's a fact. Yo, my guy keeping it going with that last live, man. Hey, yo, Alejandro, hit like, my guy. Y'all see. You see we at 12 likes right now. You feel me? It show 11 on mine, but 12 likes. You know what I'm saying? Keep it. Yo, hit that like button for me, Alejandro. You feel me? You see I've been trying to get over 10 likes on one of my lives since I've been back. Oh, you did? Damn, so my guy been in here and ain't said nothing the whole time. That's crazy, Alejandro. I appreciate you though. Calisthenics all day, no kizzy. Yes, sir. If every song ain't your favorite, you can't stand by your music. That's a fact. My guy said favorite. That's how I know my guy from Canada. My guy put the O-U-R. But nah, for real, that you definitely gotta feel that way. Like that's what I said. I'm not gonna put it out if it ain't one of my favorites. And I think, but see, this is the thing. I started learning that it don't matter. Like I just want to put out every song I make, really, at this point, because I realized that I never know what song is the hit. I never know which song they gonna like the most. Every song I end up saying, yo, this is my favorite song. I know they gonna love this song. They never end up liking it. Not that they don't like it, but it's never the one that they like play out. You know what I'm saying? That they want to listen to all the time. Like, even on this project, I'm not gonna lie. I guess I could say I'm not that wrong because on Came So Far, I had like Perception and Two Players, which Two Players became one of the most successful songs on the project. But Perception, nobody really talked about Perception at all. I really ain't seen nobody talk about it, I don't think. But that's one of my favorite songs. Like, it's something I'll play right now, type vibe. Whoever is in NYC is performing August 13th. That's a fact. Everybody that said, yo, anybody in here, if you in NYC, August 13th, I'm going to be out there at the Triad Theater for the Belly Boo Gala, the 3rd annual Broadway Belly Boo Gala. It's about to be a movie. I'm going to be up on stage for 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We got a 30-minute set. It's about to be lit. It's about to be a movie, you know. And you know I'm finna shut that motherfucker down, man. You know the vibes, man. Come on. But yeah, like literally, like even songs that I learned, that songs that I had that I never dropped for like a year. Like I remember Going Crazy and Love Me. They was two songs that I sat on for like a year or two, right? And I finally dropped them. When I dropped them, those songs did the most numbers out of any song that came out around those times. But they were songs that I sat on, meaning it's like I thought that, you know, not that I didn't think they was good, but they wasn't my favorite. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So, like, that's when I learned that it's like you literally don't know the hit. You don't know the one everybody gonna like. So, it's like it's no point in guessing. Just make songs and put it out. Don't hold on to it. If people like it, they gonna listen to it, and they'll let you know. And if they don't like it, they not gonna listen to it, and they'll let you know. You'll be able to see. The numbers don't lie, for real. And I want to appreciate everybody that be tapped into my music, because just on YouTube alone, like my views, my song views be doing great. And I'll be very thankful for it, because I know how hard it is to get views on YouTube, let alone on a song. Like, it's not me clickbaiting or nothing. It literally says TimelessRoc - 2 Players official audio or official music video. So, you know, I appreciate everybody that be tapping in. You know, that's very intentional. Every time we see views on my videos, on my songs on YouTube, that's intentional. You didn't just come across it because, you know, whatever. No, you actually wanted to see it. So I appreciate everybody that be tapped in. You know, all the music videos is over 1,000. You know, at least 1,000. Shit like that. I think only 2 is not, I believe. When that diss track on your niece coming out. Yeah, that's funny as hell, man. Next live will be Thursday. What's today? Today Monday? I might go live tomorrow or Wednesday. If not, yeah, Thursday. So I talked to y'all about this. I want to get my schedule on where I go live every Tuesday and Thursday. And then I want to post long form videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So it'll be Monday, Wednesday. So all right, let me break it down. So it'll be a long form video Monday, live Tuesday, long form video Wednesday, live Thursday, long form video Friday. And then I also got so many shorts. So it'll still be some type of content probably going out on the weekend. If not, I'll let y'all know for a fact. But definitely those 5 days throughout the week, you're going to see a long form video or a live, and also some short form content. Short form content, I got so many short form content videos I can give for y'all. I got for y'all. So y'all can definitely expect a lot of that. A lot of content coming. We on our grind, you feel me? It's all about creating great music that speaks to you. It's the game, not the points, even though the points are good. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, my guy, Sage, I can tell, bro, you be tapped into Russ, man. Russ dropped a lot of game. Like, I learned a lot of, like, the music business and just their whole mindset about this whole music game from Russ, for a fact. But, yeah, he got a lot of game. Yo, you read his book? What is it? It's All in Your Head? I definitely read that motherfucker. Well, I listened to the audio book. And then, I know he said he about to come out with another book. So, you know I'm going to tap into that for sure. MJ just made 14 years since he passed away. Since he passed yesterday, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like he could have made more albums, to be honest. What you think? I feel like he only had 2 classic albums. Shit. I don't know. It's crazy because I really didn't tap into Mike till literally when he passed, bro. You gotta think, because he was probably like a little bit before my time, for real, in a sense. Like, so I was born in 98. Growing up, I really didn't listen to him too much. But then I remember when he passed in 09, bro. It's crazy because, like, even though I wasn't tapped in, I still remember that. 09, I remember it was like in the summer or something. I remember being outside when he passed. Like, that shit was crazy. And I remember I started listening to all his music on repeat type shit. TimelessRoc going to the top. I appreciate you, Sage. That's a fact. You already know, man. We put that work in. You know. You already see the work. Y'all see the work. It's all going to pay off. And we going to get that, we going to get right. I brought that as soon as I heard the news. Man. Oh, the book you talking about? Russ and Hobson are the gurus of the independent shit, for real. Hobson, I don't even think I know who that is. I'm going to tap in. See, you on some shit I don't even know. Hobson, I'll definitely tap in. I ain't even really been watching interviews that much recently, bro. I used to watch so many interviews. Like, every interview that'll come out, I'm going to know about it. And I used to tap in as soon as it'll drop. I'm going to watch the whole thing. 2-hour interview, I'm watching it. 3-hour, I'm watching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why when I do interviews, I like interviews. But this before I started making content on YouTube, I used to be like doing interviews and I wanted to do longer ones. But oftentimes people would only ask me enough questions to go about 30 minutes, 40 at most, 20 at least. It'd be at least 20, between 20. And then I think I had one that would be 40. That was 40. And it was like, I used to be like, man, ask me more. I want to be on here longer. I like talking. But once I made content, I started making content. I was like, bro, I really don't need interviews. I can do this myself. Like, I just come on here and go live. We've been on here for almost an hour now. So it's like, I can do this as long as I want to do. And then I could get questions directly from y'all, shit y'all really want to know, and have a good conversation with y'all on spot. Like, I could just turn this on whenever. You feel me? And that changed the game for me. Content changed the game for me. I was like, I don't need interviews. If I do them, it's fun. So, whenever I want to get into some interviews, I'll do it. But until then, we locked in on the content. I tell y'all, bro, this content shit changed my life, bro. It's going to continue to change my life. I'm excited to see where it take me in the next couple of years. You feel me? I appreciate everybody that be tapped in, man. Consistently. Sage, I appreciate you, bro. I'm glad you found out about me, found out about my content. I'm glad, you know, you be tapped in to the music and you make music too. So, you know, we're going to get some work in. You feel me? I appreciate Alejandro. Alejandro, bro, you been tapped in for a minute, bro. Fucking, you know, Mariah for sure been tapped in. Paul been tapped in. Live for Outdoors. July Jackson been tapped in. Appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all heavy, man. And I hope I ain't missing nobody. What's my man? Scrape, all that, bro. We lit, bro. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody tapping into the lives, man. I'm definitely gonna be hopping back on here. Like I said, if I'm not back on here, you know, on tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm gonna be back on here on Thursday for sure. But I appreciate y'all, man, for real. I appreciate y'all. I'm rooting for you to the end, son. I appreciate you, bro, and it mean a lot, my nigga. And that's gonna get us to the top. Like, we not stopping. So I appreciate you. A lot more content on the way. I appreciate everybody tapped in. Y'all keep winning, keep grinding, keep putting that work in. Y'all gonna accomplish everything y'all wanna accomplish in your life. I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all own your own shit at all times. Y'all know the vibes. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.